Thank y'all for tuning in to the lobby. I'm running the lobby. Let us know who you with.
My name is CEO Zai, and I'm on the New Wave Apparel.
All right, man. And I know that's my homie right here. If y'all don't remember, met her back in Atlanta. So now you know we kicking it once again. Tell us about like your upbringing.
My upbringing?
Yeah.
At least I don't really got too much to say. I mean, most of my siblings older than me, so I would say like I was put on to a lot of stuff young. So I feel like certain stuff comes to me easier than my peers, if that makes sense.
Yeah, for sure. So with you having older siblings today, do you think that play into who you is today and you know what you do?
Yeah, for sure, because my oldest brother in his late 30s, and then I got a little sister, she's 7, so it's like...
That's a big gap.
He almost old enough to be my dad, but at the same time I got so it's like I understand all generations, I feel like. Well, both generations.
Okay. What influenced you the most to become the fashion designer?
I always had a thing for clothes. My big sister too, because I really started off with sneakers. I was a real big sneakerhead in middle school, and she used to buy every pair that came out.
Okay.
I think probably about like 5th grade, we wore the same size, so I stayed in her shoes. But yeah, it just elevated to me liking clothes, and then I realized what brands I like wearing and stuff like that. And then before long, I actually wanted to start something on my own. So.
Okay. So what age do you think you put the formula together? Like you was really just, you had the sauce.
Probably by like 7th, 8th grade. I say like I really knew how to dress then.
Okay.
And then I was making sure like I had every pair, because I used to sell candy in middle and high school. So
Real hustle, huh?
yeah, I made sure I had every pair. So I said,
cool, man. So from somebody that had, or that you say you almost had almost every pair, how do you feel about the sneaker culture now?
It's different now. Like pre-COVID, I feel like when COVID happened, that's when it got a little rocky after that. That's when resale culture really like resale culture around like 2017 was cool,
Yeah.
but it wasn't like now. Like
That y'all fucked the game up.
yeah, like 2016, 2017, you could still go in the store and buy certain shoes without it being like, nah, you need a ticket
Right.
to be reserved and all that. But after COVID, it was just. But I say around that time I started exploring different shoes. I was like on Jordan heavy.
Okay.
I was on Jordan heavy. It was more so like I was scared to wear different pairs. Like I would I used to like Sauconys and Asics back then, but it was like I knew I was gonna get talked about, so I was like I play it safe with some Vans or something like that. But around COVID time, that's when I started experimenting on other stuff more. Because when it came to Jordan, like even that, it'd be hard to get any pair. So
Yeah. And so you say pretty much it's wide open huh, with kicks. What is your favorite shoe of all time?
colorway too, or just the
Colorway. Then you can go silhouette.
Probably the bread ones. The ones probably my favorite silhouette too. I used to like ones because then nobody else like them. Not everybody like them. It'd be hard to get any cut. It don't matter if it's a low, mid, half. It's crazy.
And now you said one for real how if you wore certain brands when you was younger, how it like somebody would talk about you and things like that, man. It's really crazy that those same people that used to talk down on certain brands, y'all know who y'all is, rocking that shit right now, man. They're going to stuff about some Walmart Asics. Like
Crazy.
you said.
Man.
We used to talk about our gym teachers when they had on Asics. So, more so, let's get more deeper into it, right? With the fashion stuff.
Mm-hmm.
Who was your favorite fashion head?
My favorite fashion head. I gotta say Don C. For sure. Because when them come out, I think they came out when I was like 7th, 8th. Yeah, they came out when I was like 7th, 8th grade. Because I wanted some Don C. too so bad.
Okay.
When they first dropped. I wanted them for my 8th grade graduation. Never got them. But got every cover but them. Definitely. But nah, I definitely say Don C. Like I like what he be doing.
Okay.
For sure. Yeah.
All right.
Yeah.
So between streetwear and like high-end fashion, which one do you think you lean more on?
I feel like it's somewhat a mix of both. Cause to a certain extent, I don't think I make stuff you could wear every day. Like I feel like I make pieces like this. I don't think nobody can really throw this on every day. Like you gotta really sit there and think what you're gonna throw on, unless you just it just comes to you. But yeah, I feel like I'm a mix of both. Cause it's like I'm really making pieces, but at the same time, it's like affordable and it's still at that streetwear price. But there are some things I have like like shade glass beans and stuff like that. That people could throw the streetwear type bag.
Man, I was peeping out that beanie. Yeah, that's hard. I ain't gonna lie. If y'all can't tell, she got like bordered out a little bit where you like feel the print. Man, that's hard. It's also different than what a lot of people got out right now. A lot of people got the fuzzy stuff going.
Yeah, the more parent, yeah.
So it's good to see somebody like breaking the mold sometimes, cause and that's repetitive shit really.
Yeah, I was just saying that. I had made a Facebook stats the other day saying like clothing brand getting real watered down right now because everybody's trying to be like a baby Hellstar. Like everybody just taking Hellstar blueprint and running with it. Like you can look it up on YouTube right now. It's gonna be like how to make a Hellstar tee, and it's gonna be an in-depth tutorial on how to make your brand just like Hellstar. You down to the font, you can pull a picture just like Hellstar, everything. So people out here, like instead of falling in love with the craft, they just going with what they know selling right now. And it's like you can't blame them, but at the same time, it's like it's kind of messing the game up because for people that's out here really like making their own way, their own ways and stuff like that.
So I was gonna say this, but since we already there a little bit, what's your inspiration? Like, where do you go to get your, your designs and things from? Like, what makes your brand stands out?
I'd say really my life. Like, it could be something just happened. So, like, the idea just come to my head. I could be in the shower or, like, with this collection, I based it off like old TV shows and stuff I used to watch. Like, I really just take my life experiences and turn them into collections.
Okay.
So yeah.
So let's explain the shirt and also the box.
The shirt. Alright, so shirt got the 3 monkeys on it. See no evil, say no evil. Wait, see no evil, hear no evil, speak no evil. So 3 monkeys, and then the colorway actually came from SpongeBob. So this would be Squidward, SpongeBob, and then Patrick, of course. And then with the box, I made sure I incorporated like certain 90s TV shows. So he's got the 3 monkeys. This one say God Style. This is like a nod to like the God Milk movement, like I want to say like early 2000s. And then this right here, Wavy Secret Stuff. That's like a nod to Space Jam. Then drinking the water. That's like the time about halftime. And then it's Powered by New Wave. That's somewhat like Gatorade. So just stuff I came up watching when I was little. Just all around this. Made it look hard.
I know that was a process right there, really trying to put that all together. You think it just like came to you, or it was like quick?
No, it was definitely a process. Like, cause I knew what I wanted. The concept came to me before all the pieces did per se. So from there, I think I didn't design the box first. So I had the monkeys, and then from there I was like designing the box, and then even with the beanies, I got a story about the beanies too. So I forget, but the beanies was supposed to go with like highlight even more cartoons and stuff like that. So the whole collection just came together. It was supposed to really be like a retro rebrand, like a time capsule. You go back, take it back, and reminisce on like old TV shows.
Okay, man. I like the way how you think. So before we forget, let me hear about the beanies.
The beanies, man. So I had 4 colorways for the beanies. I think I had a SpongeBob colorway, like a Rick and Morty colorway. What's this Cosmo and Wanda.
Cool.
And then a Powerpuff Girl colorway. But my manufacturer messed up the beanies. So like I had this was actually a hard drop to put together because at first like this a oversized tee, and then I got it like cropped a little bit so it don't like hang too low because I hate when shirts be too long. But he had cut them the wrong way the first time, and then the beanies when I got them, like half was good, half was bad. So like,
so what you mean half was good, half was bad?
like I don't know what he did. Cause with this puff print on his beanie. So puff print and screen printing, the same thing essentially. They just add like a powder to the screen printing ink to make it puff when they dry it. That's the only difference from a regular shirt like this and puff print. They just add a powder to it.
Okay.
So I guess some with the powder, like some type of chemical reaction happened to the point where like the ink was like bleeding on the beanie. Couldn't drop them. I made sure quality come first. Like it hurt to, not be able to drop them with the collection, but I'd rather not have them than put out something I can't stand that 100%.
Okay. Cool. No course you got these on the table. Gotta let you know about these too. Now, how did you come about these?
Those, with those, it was more so like I wanted to have something that everybody could buy.
Right.
Cause I know, like for these shirts, like it's $40 for a shirt. $40 for a shirt might not be at everybody's price range. I know when I first started, $40 probably would have been my price range. So I just try to have something that everybody could grab, and then I love like shades with that type of style. So I thought it wasn't no other way to just come out with my own. And then I don't see a lot of clothing brands dropping shades. Like most accessories, they just be beanies and then beanies, truckers, and then some brands might do tote bags. I ain't seen nobody else do shades, so I wanted to break the mold with that again. So.
All right. Looking for ways to stand out. Gotta love it, right? So CEO Zion.
Yeah.
Those that don't know, she had a fashion show a few weeks ago. Was a smash. How many different fashion shows have you been a part of? And then this is a two-part question. Then run us through your last one.
How many have I been a part of? 5, I believe. Right, 3. I've collaborated with Swamp Team at Lynn Bloom High School in Chicago, and then 1 I was with T-Fulla in New York, and then the one I just had self-directed here.
Let's walk us through the one in Gary.
That was for my 5-year anniversary, so that was good. I had never put together a fashion show before, so I feel like that was almost like my guinea pig. Like I know there's a lot that I would do different. Like it was a success, but I know there's a lot that I would do differently going forward, like as far as models and selecting brands and stuff like that.
Okay.
Being that my brand stands for like highlighting like the new wave of creators and CEOs, I wanted to really like highlight everyone I could. But I tried to highlight everybody I could, but at the same time, like I should have put like more steps in place. That way I could really like make sure everybody was serious. But other than that, it was cool. I think I had 5 or 6 brands participate. Had a few models come in, a model for everyone, and it was nice. It was a model, it was a fashion show and a pop-up. So I've seen it done before, but it's not many I've seen done before. Usually like the pop-up is at the end or it's held separately. But the way they were coming out, they were literally like modeling for the brands that were at the pop-up. So it was not good.
Yeah, it was a pretty decent setup, you guys. It's great when other entrepreneurs know where they can, something that's like a guinea pig and they can use that to get better. Because a lot of times, a lot of people just be hard on themselves when really, you make your own formula, you make your own sauce. It's your recipe. Whatever you want to do, you can do it.
Right.
On top of that though, man, I'm trying to set something up and be what you're trying to do.
Yeah. It's a few things that I want to do before the year is over. I actually got invited to go to New York for New York Fashion Week in September.
Okay.
So that's like my next big project I'm working on. But after that, I kind of want to do like a Thanksgiving drive or like a Christmas drive for the kids and stuff like that.
All right.
For the less fortunate, get some cool Christmas outfits and stuff going on, or another fashion show. It's just we gonna see where the year take us. Girl.
We gonna do another fashion show. She think we ain't what we is. Today's trends. Or do you feel like you're trendy or you try to go with your own style?
For the most part, I try to go with my own style. It don't work in my favor all the time, but that comes with it. Like I gotta make what I'm doing, like what everybody else is gonna do. So it comes with it.
Alright, versus what you doing, how do you look at the culture? How do you feel the fashion culture is?
I feel like there's two sides to it. Like it's people that's really out here getting it and, making, building everything from the ground up, but then it's people who go on Instagram and they type in clothing brand studios or something like that, and they just scroll and they find a design they like, and then they steal that person's design, take it to their manufacturer, and then make clothes off that, and there's really no thought process put into that. So that's why it's a lot of, like, everything feels so saturated right now, because it's a lot of people that just in it for the money and not for their passion. But at the same time, I don't take away from the people that's really grinding it out. It's just taking a little longer for the people that's grinding it out because they doing everything from the ground up.
Grind, you shine. Alright. Kanye or Gucci?
I gotta go with Kanye. It's not really a hard question at all. I'm just trying to get started. But no, I say Kanye, especially from like a culture standpoint. Like if you really into fashion, there's no way you would choose Gucci over Kanye. Because Gucci more of like a designer down type. Like it's not like he making waves with fashion. Like you really study Kanye's career, then he works real close with Virgil too. So it's like you can't speak fashion culture at least and not drink with Kanye. And then when you look at how controversial he is, he's like a marketing genius. Like everything you do is calculated. You can't. A lot of people be trying to say the man crazy, but you can't. You ain't. He probably crazy, but like you don't make $1 billion on accident and then lose it all and make it right back.
So that goes to my next one. You kind of said it also. Virgil or Kanye?
I don't know. They work so closely together. Like they almost launched the brand together and everything. A lot of people don't even know that. But so you can't really.
Who you pick?
I don't know. Cause without Virgil, is Kanye who we know him to be, and without Kanye, is Virgil who we know him to be. Cause Virgil was working for Kanye. Like he was like his creative something. Like early 2000s.
Yeah.
So they was like feeding off of each other.
Alright.
I don't know. I can't think for real.
If you could pick somebody that you can work beside right now, who would it be?
It'll be between Pharrell and Tyler the Creator.
I didn't expect Tyler the Creator.
No, he do a lot, but not even just music, but the way, like a lot of his good videos, he be like the creative director behind all that, and his style is different. Like you can't really find someone that does what he does the way he does.
He really doesn't do that shit. That's all it really is. A lot of people just wake up and just do it, and he one of them. Yeah. But the reason why I said that though is because you never really hear nobody talk about Tyler the Creator. You do, but not in our culture for real.
Yeah.
About Tyler the Creator and like what he's done for fashion in a way. Who is a street designer right now that you feel like is on the way up besides yourself?
You gonna get me beat up on the team? Dang, man.
Give me 3. Just give me 3.
I'm telling you, regardless, if I say 3, 5, 10, somebody gonna get mad.
Man, I can't get mad, man. Tell me what the lobby said. You ain't said it. I asked for it.
Say it when you remember.
I actually got a series about this on my Instagram, but gotta say, Project 7 Denim, he be going crazy.
Okay.
He his shirts be saying evil smell. He got it tatted on his chin. Who else? Picasso Field. He based in Atlanta though. Strict Ambition. She Chicago based.
Okay.
Low Baby, Chicago based. The Stress Studios. He Chicago based. I'm trying to think.
Gotta say the Gerald Monument too.
Hold on, I'm trying to think. I'm messing up. Hold on. Gotta say Arrogant Fashion. Who else? My boy Drew so arrogant be going crazy too. I know too many. I'm still gonna get beat up. I didn't accept my face. But I know a lot of people that's been going crazy with it. But it's a lot of people that if they stay the course, they can be the next. So.
Shout out 365 too, man.
For sure. He never.
So do you tend to focus only on street fashion, and when you switch over, how do you feel it's gonna affect you?
I don't think it's gonna affect me that much. Like even if you look, cause streetwear and high-end fashion is slowly becoming the same thing. Like you gotta think, like brands like Kasubi is streetwear, but to a certain extent, like when people wear it, it's almost. Let me not use Kasubi because Kasubi like not. It's up though, it's not up though. Like Amiri, like that's a high-end brand, but people wear Amiri jeans like it's streetwear. You know what I'm saying? So it's like
that's a good way to put it.
People wear it almost like it's a trophy to a certain extent. So it's not like it's unheard of for the two worlds to merge together. Like same way, I think Timberland just collabed with like Louis Vuitton. Like it's some Louis Vuitton Timbs out right now. That's the highest of the highest end fashion with some stuff that people wear every day in any urban city you look at. So it's not unheard of for high end high-end fashion is collab with streetwear. And to the point, like, it's almost a whole different lane. High-end streetwear is something that's becoming, like, more and more relevant the more we look up. So.
And she's saying everything I'm about to transition to. So that's really what I was about to say next, man, is a lot of people don't think that that's a real lane, but you just explained it to a certain degree. You see how these rappers and what they do, they really do turn high-end fashion to high-end streetwear.
Yeah.
Do you think that's something that you're looking to get into all the way, like you're seeing the world in your stuff, or do you think you want to just continue to be like exclusive, like alright, back?
Right. The goal is definitely to get like, I don't want to be local because I'm not gonna say there's no money in being local, but like it's a whole world out here. So why would I limit myself to just my hometown?
Right.
So yeah, I definitely want to branch off and continue to build. And that's the other thing. When I cause really I've been thinking about rebranding to a certain extent, because when you try to keep your prices at a certain extent, like to a certain point, and then the quality at that certain point, you're gonna attract them same customers.
Okay.
Like you can't have average prices and want high-end customers.
Right.
You gotta have high-end quality prices, and
right.
And you're gonna attract the high-end customers. Or people that kind of act like they high-end customers. So, yeah.
Okay. So with a rebrand like that, do you think that's more so like I gotta buy new materials, or it's just let me put together this design a different way versus what I was already?
It's more so like not even putting it together a different way. It's just the way I would have to market it and the way it's perceived. That's all. Really, that's all rebranding is. Like, dang, what's the name of that liquor? I'm trying to think. The one that, like, when you hit it, it dinged or something like that. It's the white blue. I can't get the name of it though.
I said Azul.
I think it is Azul. But Azul is cheap liquor. Like, you could look it up. That's the cheapest liquor around. And them bottles, prices is crazy.
That shit nasty.
It's nothing. Y'all paying top dollar for a bottle of
alcohol.
Basically. But all he did, the person who owned that, he just changed the way it looked. And everybody like, damn, this is raw ass liquor. Whole time it's
same
Bacardi
shit.
in that bottle.
Ooh wee. Shout out to Zah, man. She knows something, don't she?
Just a little bit.
So do you think art imitates life? Or do life imitate art?
I feel like it's both because you could argue both cases for real. Because from one standpoint, like if all you know is pain, like a little kid, like if all they know is bad stuff and then they draw that, then that's a representation of what they've been going through. But if you turn it to like music on the other hand, like a lot of kids be trying to be like rappers and stuff like that. To that point, like just imitating art, because that's what they want to be like.
Okay.
Like that's not what they have to be like, if that makes sense.
Okay.
So I feel like it's a two-sided coin for real.
Like a rapper ain't from the trenches, rapping about the trenches.
Yeah.
So what's they imitating art? What's they imitating life?
That's life imitating art. That's life imitating art.
Okay. So to close things up today, let's talk about the Met Gala. How you feel about that versus, other cities in there, they high fashion shows.
Mm-hmm.
So why do you think the Met Gala is talking about more than other cities?
I just feel like New York mean a lot to fashion and culture in general. Like you gotta think Supreme started in New York.
Okay.
Big started in New York.
Yeah.
Biggie from New York. I'm not gonna say he's the reason for everybody wearing Tim's, but he almost like a Tim's poster child. Because if you look like before the 90s, like that was a work boot. Like that was a boot you wanted to get dirty.
Right.
Yeah. But after like that little era of him and Tupac and all them, like then everybody like, oh yeah, these the boots to wear. So if you just look, I don't know, if you just look at the culture and streetwear as like a whole, even fashion as a whole, even Dapper Dan, ain't he from like Brooklyn or something like that? So it's just a lot of people that like are important to fashion and culture, streetwear culture and all that. Most of them be from New York, so it just makes sense that that's the place for it to, because that's, to a certain extent, that's like where it originated from. Because without New York, what would streetwear be for?
Okay.
So, I mean, there's other cities that's like coming up, like they getting their own sense of style. And then too, I feel like social media is kind of like making that process a little faster. Because if you look at different regions and how they dress, like it's on the internet for everybody to see. But I feel like it's gonna take a few more years for that to be like, for it to be like in Atlanta they got streetwear, the Atlanta streetwear market. That's new, but that's going in a few years. That's gonna be what Atlanta is known for in the fashion world.
Okay.
So it's just gonna take a while for each city to get their own thing that they known for. If that makes sense.
Okay. So who's the freshest MF in the city?
Me?
Throw yourself out there, talk your shit.
No, for real. I feel like I'm a little versatile with it. Only reason I'll probably get back, like, push back on that is because I don't try to be designer down for real. I'm not gonna say if you wear designer you're lazy, but if that's like your go-to every time, like if you take the designer away and you don't know how to dress, then you don't know how to dress for real. But if me, I can go on Goodwill, $20 and come out with something to make it look like I just spent $3 on my outfit.
Damn.
Then there's something going on there. But, yeah, it's a lot of people that be putting it on though in the city for sure.
Okay. Man, y'all heard this out, man. She got all types of different seasonings. Come play with her if you don't want to. She got it for y'all, man. But for sure, man, thank y'all for tuning in to the lobby. What'd you say?
I was gonna say IG my bad. Before you cut it off. When you get the IG.
She already been in there. You cool.
Yeah, whatever. My bad.
Hey, thank y'all for tuning in to the lobby. Y'all know we got Zara right here. Where can we find you? And also, all your nice clothing pieces out.
For sure. For all my personal fashion content and me shouting out other business owners, follow me on Instagram at CEO @DY_. For the brand page, y'all follow me at New Wave Apparel 1. You know, get y'all some nice pieces like this and whatnot. And yeah, y'all back in.
Man, thank y'all for tuning in to the lobby once again. Man.